Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Darkest Dungeon 2. My name is Britishbrat, and today we are continuing our runs trying to unlock the super secret special stagecoach skin by completing the Infernal Flame Vitrin in Darkest Dungeon. So, we, unfortunately, if you watched our last episode, spoilers, we did not beat Act 4 on Fragile Flame. We got our booties kicked, but it was a very fun run nonetheless. But we're going to go ahead and try again. So we've got our Carcass, our Jinx Carcass Hellion, a Yellowhand Highwayman, a Confessor Vestal, and a Alchemist Plague Doctor. Biggest focus here is going to be using Illumination and Highway Robbery to kind of negate tokens as much as possible. Illumination does have a cooldown, but we can work with that. Between that and Highway Robbery, we'll probably be able to remove a lot of the tokens as necessary. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on into it and see how we do here. Yeah, this team should be fine. Oh, let's go ahead and get our trinkets on. We did get quite a few pretty good trinkets early on, so let's go ahead and take a look here. We have the Curing Cuppa and the Galvanizing Goblet. So this will give us additional chances to we'll deal more blight, and we'll also have the chance to apply some blight. And these will synergize, so when that does proc, it'll be 4 blight. Hey Ginger, how's it going? Welcome on in. We don't have any Fisherman's Net or Serrated items, so currently we won't get much value out of that. But we did get Vanish Vanity, which is actually a pretty huge find right now. I'm gonna go ahead and drop Sacred Scribbles. I probably could have given that to her, right? But she's Confessor, so she's not really burning, so probably not that big of a deal. Anyway, Clandestine Cape. I suppose our buddy here can have this, and for now, we'll just equip this, and we'll just see where we go from here. Yeah, let's hope that this team can knock it out. I would like to get another one of the torches done. So we can get down once we get down to 10, we'll be a quarter of the way there almost. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, basically, right? This thing is 45 torches, right? So we'll be almost at 10.
Comforts are exhausted. Ahead, only trial and tribulation.
This is a slog to get all this stuff, man. I will not lie. This is going to be a very long process. I need to play more offline, I think, if I really want to get it taken care of. All right, let's go ahead and knock the back here. 8 blight off the bat. Well, ain't that a doozy? God damn, we got lucky with that start. All right, okay. So that just happened. I have a nice little crit 10 just to round everything out, you know, just take it one win at a time. Absolutely. That's what we're doing. There's Vanish Vanity doing some good work for us right there already.
Let us hope to finish this.
Yeah, that was
quickly.
that's a strong start, to say the least. Only 5 blight there. Rip.
Steady.
The Grand Slam project. It is, because I don't mind people dying, generally, which is, you know, normally I do mind them dying. Death is generally a bad thing in this game. It's a decent little dot team, though, all things considered. Not the best dot team in the world, but it's got some legs it could stand on. Weakness and a vulnerable token.
Hold fast.
I'll take that 5 damage with the crit that I just eat. You know what? I'm just gonna yell at you. Just because I can. Smelling Calls of Death. Calls of Death could be interesting on this. It would be hard to get operating, though, because it doesn't work from back here, so I would need to... I guess hard is the wrong word. I can swap these two and they'd be fine, right? So, yeah, not really an issue. I should kill this guy. I don't really know what I'm doing here. get him out of here. Skedaddle him. Remove him from existence.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
It's only a game. Why
It's only a game. Hey, Mariner, how you doing, bud?
There are yet places
La
such
Fanu
as this,
Venido, bitch.
where
Time
little
saved.
lights
Hello,
still
Schlebby.
shines.
You won. GG's. Congrats. That's awesome. What flavor you drinking today, Big Guy? I am drinking the strawberry hibiscus flavor. It is very, very good. Very, very good. All right, we got war paint right to start off with, which doesn't really do much for us.
Everywhere
It's not huge.
in ruin.
No time to bleed. Avoid the field hospital. This guarantees a field hospital, and right now we want that. We would like to get rid of fragile as close as possible. It is very yummy. This is one of their non-energy flavors. It's their chill flavor. As Shelby calls it, my nine-eye juice, because I usually drink a bottle, like a thing of this before I go to bed, because it helps me relax. It is very good.
Conventional fare.
All right, what do we have going on? First of all, let's grab that fragile flame. We've got DBR resistance lowered, cosmic damage lowered. Oof, that's not fun. And minus 33% traveling heal, also not fun. That's a pretty rough.
Planning and
That's a pretty
mindfulness.
rough one for fragile
As vital
flame.
to survival is sharpened steel.
Alas, we'll have to make
This
do with
will
what we
serve
get here.
well.
Guys gonna fall asleep on stream because of the nine-eye juice. I will fall asleep on stream because it's the nine-eye juice. I like the nine-eye juice. Thank you. Nothing here that I am super. Good job, Buttspot. That's actually the correct spelling of Mariner's name. Let's grab. First of all, let's check our food. All right, let's grab food.
A bit of
I want to
comfort
save.
on the
Probably
road
don't
to
want to spend too many
damnation.
more relics right now, in all honesty. I am tempted to grab the Orphan Wolf Cub right off the bat. We've had fun with the other ones, but this is just generally a good one, and it will give us a little bit of stress resist right now because of the one luxury item, but if we can get it up to 20%, that'd be amazing.
However painful.
Doesn't calm me down
the
before bed?
greatest
Generally,
teacher of
no.
all.
Generally, no. But sometimes it does. All right, what do I want to go ahead and upgrade here? I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Yop, because I think we can get some really good stun metas going on here. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade IS, because it's always a good one to go. Those ones and zeros can be brutal. They are. Sometimes those ones and zeros, they team up against you, and it's really mean of them, you know? Do we have any serrated items? We do have a serrated item that we can throw on Dismas if we wanted to give him the value from Fisherman Line. Now, we could also throw it on Boudica, and then she'd get bleed, like passive bleeding, essentially, which actually sounds kind of good, because then every time I yelp, it might also bleed. But no, for her to get that, I'd need it enough. For now, it's going to be better suited here. And we'll just swap this over to Vestal, and then we'll grab those gnarly knuckles. All right. Hey, Psycho. Best luck on the run. Finished Act 4 in the Despairing Flame, and I only got Act 5 left. Congratulations, my dude. That's hella cool. So this will proc the Fisherman's Line, so we'll get the bleed. So he's a big bleeder right now. Big bleeds. God smiting me for lying. Oh, God. I mean, oh, God. We do have a game giveaway going on, everybody. Exclamation enter for a chance to get in. Thanks to one of our community members for redeeming that. So it'll be going after the first region here. And I don't really want to spend any more money, if I'm entirely honest. So do we want to spend baubles here, poultices, food gear stacking? Do we have any trinket slots open? We do on Boudica. Sure, we'll give her more healing received from skills. That's not a bad way to go. And let's go to the Sprawl. We are going to not take any of these items for now, or not use any of them for now. And we're going to see how the Sprawl goes. So hopefully it goes well.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Ruined and aflame. Alright. Does Act 4 heal off dots? It does, yes. It heals when it removes the dot from you, I think is how it works, and it's quite annoying. Alright, we're not gonna go to the layer here, we're gonna go to the right. Biggest thing is getting rid of Fragile right now. And even Pacifist would be pretty good.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
We can get rid of that. We can also take a few fights on the way, get some mastery points. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Time Whirling Volumes, another fight. Yeah, we might be able to get a mastery point or two. I might even go for the cash, honestly, just because that's going to give us something juicy. The problem is it might give us, like, Laden Lantern or something, which isn't really going to help us very much, obviously, with this team. Both of them want to fight or leave. I'm sorry, we have to take a fight. Relationships are good, but we need items and money and all that fun stuff, so we're gonna take it. Accelerant right off the bat. Now we can use our lovely illumination here to remove those. That's gonna be an unfortunate blind right off the bat. This is probably gonna miss. Oh, I did not, because we're amazing. 4. Okay. It's fine, I guess.
Agony by accumulation.
Okay, locked in. Alright. And now we've got the taunt on her, which is exactly what we're going for. And let's go ahead and use Judgment here. Judgment does really good damage, man. I always forget how solid that ability hits. Good resist there, thank you very much. 4 dead, okay. Nice crit.
Writ large.
Yop isn't gonna do much, but it does apply weaken, which is good. This guy can't hit like a freaking truck, right? So let's not. Does he have Vanquisher? He does. Ah, okay. This is good information to know. There we go. Now we got some decent damage going on there. Now, if I can land some of these dots on the Act 4 boss, that boss ain't gonna like it, to say the least. Yo, Ilias, how's it going? 14 bleed and 14 blight. We're at 8 burn there now. Not enough to be able to heal, so we should just go for the kill. We get a heal here on Dismas. Yeah, classic Carcass 0 damage values, but she gets value elsewhere. Okay, I'm fine with that. How much difference does that make in health? It's only 5 health, but it does make a big difference. More healing received is nice, but I think this is a fine trade-off. A little bit additional health on my main tank is going to be fine for us. Actually, quite glad we've got Braggart here. It's going to be quite useful for us. Now, they want to go... We have to go to the question mark. We have to go to the question mark. Yeah, we're going for the hospital here. Another fight. That's awesome. We'll check. I don't have anything lying in my inventory that I want. Nope. All right. Couple little X's over here. Let's see how this all goes. Take the fight to them. This is not a particularly fun fight, but thankfully we didn't roll hastened or anything, right? So that's not gonna be the absolute worst thing. I'm just gonna highway robbery here. I probably should have upgraded highway robbery. Actually, I shouldn't even be using it until it's upgraded, if I'm entirely honest. Look at somebody trapped cholera. Oh my god.
A master stroke.
8 blight there. That's awesome. That's unupgraded, by the way. So we're able to do that kind of like blight right off the bat is it's pretty freaking gnarly. Who's going? That whipper. I'm just gonna go. Let's just get the money comfort up. Oh, and you trapped yourself. I don't know if that was intentional, but kudos. Really. It's not at all. I has the dumb. Oh my god. Well, you know what? Honestly, just impressive work, really. I'm actually I'm proud of you for that kind of impressiveness.
An invariable result.
A little bit of a heal there. And Carcass is so good, man. Oh my god, we're stealth. Dismas really getting those heals in from killing people. Again, I don't want to be reliant on Vanquisher because we've seen how that works, but...
Until the next test is put before you.
So, stress resist is actually not terrible for my Hellion. And I say this because she's going to be eating a lot of... She's going to be self-healing stress, though. I think this is better than Clandestine Cape. That puts her up to 20% stress resist right now. We don't have a great stress healer, so I'm fine with this. Now, Boudica does have a built-in stress heal to herself, which is that when she gets crit, she has a chance to basically reduce 2 stress.
At least we know what's coming.
But if we can get another luxury item or whatever, and maybe another, Gilded Mind or something, just a very good, ambient stress reducer by just not having stress. Hey, Gonzalez, how you doing, bud? At least that's the hope. We see what the reality is when we actually do it, huh? Let's go ahead and get rid of Fragile.
The futility of her work, but undertakes it nonetheless.
That's gonna bump him up to 42 health, which is nice. Pacifist is also something. Ooh, actually, Resolute. We get rid of Resolute. Pacifist is rough, but that's worse. I'm tempted to get rid of Stiff Knees, only because it does let her go earlier in the first round, which is when we want her to get her taunt up. Sure. This will let her go, she gets 4 speed, so she has a higher chance of at least going at a decent time on the first round. And then after that, we've kind of already primed the wheels at that point. Another fight, excellent. There's one little fly flying around, doing little fly stuff that I do not like. All right, 1% chance for the Warlord. What do you think it's gonna be? Let's see. I think it's higher than 1% now. They changed it, I'm pretty sure. Nope, it's not my boy. Early Warlord would be pretty pogged out, not gonna lie. Okay, so we've got the taunt going. I guess we just start blasting. The bleed on pistol shot is pretty interesting. Serrated bullets. Let's just focus back here for now. Yo, Sunday, how's it going? Welcome on in. Alright, so Hellion ate all that damage. Now we're okay. We can start murdering some fools here. Though it's not like we're gonna get much murdering done. But we can do this to at least avoid the bleed. This will burn everything. There we go. Toto. Thank you for streaming real life stuff, which stream takes off my mind, so it's appreciated. Hey, I'm happy to be a place that you can come hang out and relax. Sorry to hear that real life stuff's going on. Real life stuff sucks. It's the worst. I hate real life stuff. But I am happy to have you here, so. Just slowly whittling down this forsaken piece of garbage armor. Should be able to get a stun here, right? Nice. A good IS heal right here. Excellent. Look at that. Just bring her back to life. Right, just go get the kill here. Ah, he resisted it. How dare he?
A master stroke.
Ow. Please don't. There you go.
Messy, but effective.
A slow fight, but you know what? It works. Bleed stuff is something we're definitely going to want to try to get a lot of while we're doing this. You got a job interview later today. Well, congratulations first on getting the job interview. That is probably one of the hardest parts of actually getting a job. And fingers crossed that it goes well to you. Well for you. I'm sure it will. I'm sure you'll do great, Smiley. I hope it's for an opportunity that you're very excited about. Sure. We'll go ahead and steal from them. It's fine. We get some money out of it. Management crap. Hey, I've said this time and time again. I know a lot of people have said this before, but most people generally do not quit bad jobs. They quit bad managers. A bad manager will make your life a living hell. I absolutely understand that. So good on you for standing up for yourself and getting yourself out of a bad situation, because it generally doesn't get better. If somebody let somebody that bad or that was toxic or whatever get into a leadership role, it generally means that there's a systemic issue, right? So all right, everybody wants to run. Why is everybody so scared? No, we're gonna fight these guys. They're all being cowards, bruh. I know they're like literally on fire, but like, who cares? It's gonna be okay. I couldn't stay anymore. Hey, I get that. And again, you're making the right call by doing stuff like that. You gotta look out for yourself at the end of the day. Only you can take care of you. Can we not blind me? That'd be great. Actually, that's fine. This is okay. Everything's fine. Hmm, 8 damage back there. Excellent. Can see you midweek streams. Yeah! Fuck yeah, unemployment's the best thing ever! I'm kidding, that's not true. Don't quote me on that. Ooh, that's an unfortunate miss.
The slow suffering begins.
Balanced life? I don't know the meaning of the word. The only word I know is bad judgment and terrible decision-making skills. One second, I'm just checking something quickly. Nice. All right. You are almost dead. Are the nacho fries good? I've never had the nacho fries from Taco Bell. I am personally a chicken quesadilla and a Crunchwrap Supreme man myself. Though when I was on my diet, I ate a lot of the regular, just, beef burritos, and those were quite good as well. I quite like those. But yeah, I cannot attest to the nacho fries. I've actually never tried them, so. $16 right there. That ain't too shabby. 13 and 16 damage there. I would say we should try to go for Beck and Call, but that would honestly be a pretty terrible idea with this particular boss, unless we can guarantee that we're like bleed immune, which like that ain't happening very likely unless we get like a bunch of clotting powders or poultices or whatever they're called. Healing given from skills. That's better than that.
The loathing abates.
1 second. Just get hardened heart? Yeah, no thanks. So that's a serrated item that doesn't require gnarly knuckles. Slap on a dozen climbing poles? Yeah, exactly. Easy day. Come on, Mariner. Easy day. Give me 8. Damn it. Why am I opening with that? I should be opening with Yawp. I don't really know what I'm doing there. Okay, I'm just gonna do that though, and then this guy he just gets really upset. He just kind of continuously, like, cries himself to sleep about it. He's like, no, you took my stealth away from me, you big fat meanie, and then I just go and tell him to cry about it more. But I only have 1 off? Oof, that's rough. That's like finding out it's, you know, it's only Tuesday when you think it's a Friday or something. Like, that's the equivalent of that. That's rough, buddy. Oh well, we'll just do this for the fun. Get a nice big fat heal here. Man, the Jinx combined with Vanish Vanity. That's nice.
Malaise,
A lot going on there.
Measured and steady. A deliberate and
Goodbye.
methodical appliance of harm.
Excellent. Remove them from existence. Sharpness Charm? Maybe. Nah. If it was a greater Sharpness Charm, I'd be all about it. We'd have Junior pumping down some real damage. God Almighty would be like, here you go, little lady. Have death and give it to the people. I feel like that's how the gods are in, like, you know, D&D campaigns. Very much just like, yes, please, murder all of the people in my name. And thank you. Huh? Oh, interesting. Sneaky. Honestly, finding pistol shot to be, like, a weirdly valuable skill to have on my Yellowhand Highwayman. This is gonna miss now. Actually, I'm so worried it's gonna miss, I'm gonna use that, because it's too much value out of this
The
otherwise.
fiend's strength dwindles.
So D&D gods are murder hobos is what I'm hearing. I mean, isn't everybody if you really dig down deep enough? Hey, Chef, how you doing? My god, blood for the blood 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 god. It's always blood for the blood god, but it's never come for the god. Okay, anyway, alright, so, video game that we're playing right now. Almonds for the almond god? Sure. No. Could we stop murdering Dismas, please? My god. The guy's been through enough already, okay? But he's had a tough life. That's a good amount of bleed. That's the right amount of bleed. Please don't hit Dismas. Okay, you know, honestly, Junior can take it. She's tough. She's got what it takes, you know? Ooh, Fanatic Slayer. Juicy. I like that.
Greater threats await those who
I like
dare.
that a lot. Yeah, Junior's got some health, man. I mean, actually, everybody here isn't terrible, especially considering the fact that this is Alchemist, right? So, like, Iron Constitution help. Oh, that's probably gonna be a Warlord because I was not paying attention. Nope, it's not. Okay, it's just his little henchmen. His little henchy boys. This is still gonna hurt really bad, though. No stun for you, huh?
Well done.
Hey, but nice crit. Hey, Aspenera, how you doing? Hello, hello. Nice little extra bleed there, just to keep things feeling fresh. Juicy. Dead. Dead. Burn! Set it all on fire! Nothing like fire to quench the reality of suffering. Big old heal. Yeah, she's gonna bleed. She's gonna remove all of the blood from it. Don't you worry. Ain't gonna be any blood left by the time I'm done. Miss.
The smallest variable.
Absolutely
can make all
cracked.
the
I'm a god gamer. Oh my god, a critical too? Well, it's dead next round, so that's good. Using melee, but also for, yeah, basically you are punished for playing the video game. I don't know if you know this, but that's a thing that they can do. So...
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
You know what trinket I haven't seen in the longest time? Bile gland. That's such a fun trinket. Where's that trinket at? That's always a good one. That's always like a call home about bile gland, you know. Is this the final fight? It is the final fight of the entire run. I'm kidding. All right. We're doing a game giveaway, though, by the way. If you want to get in, we're going to give it away after this fight. So, exclamation enter for a chance to get in. Anybody's welcome to win. You just have to be following in order to claim it, so. I feel like a truck ran you over. Or why'd you let a truck run you over? Last 2 times I went to that academic study, I got the other trinket once. And the other time my nervous festal wouldn't let me get a trinket. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, yeah. I will absolutely take the quadruple weakness, though. It's a pretty pogged out like thing. You know, I should probably swap on like. I don't really need mag rain that much. I could definitely get some use out of disorienting blast. Anything to shuffle enemies around is always a fun and exciting time for the whole family. There's something. Hey, sometimes you just have days where you're not feeling great. Like, I have those days too. In fact, I have those days more often than I don't have those days, so. Hey, we got a crit token for free. Love that. That's gonna hurt. Nice 8 damage across the board there. Excellent, fantastic. A free little first trumpet here just to really set it. Oh, good resist though. Excellent, love that for you guys. Really doing some good work there, you know. Not much point in putting it on the regenerating one. Wow, you guys got crushed by a single ant. Yeah. Tell me how you feel about that one, huh?
A master stroke.
Actually gonna take some damage now. We not just get the crit tokens? That'd be fantastic. I'd really appreciate no crit tokens on you guys. Wow, they're both gonna be pissy. Okay, that's fine. They're both like, wham! I'm like, shut up.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Let's just remove that as an issue. I do have to remember that also reduces their bleed dealt, which is like a nice like thing. And that's a lot of damage that we're doing to them every round. Go ahead and miss. You know, you could just miss next time, and that would be like way better, but who am I to judge, you know? Not to pass on the screen. I forget to do it sometimes. I'm lazy, Mariner. I'm lazy, okay? Sometimes I just don't want to do it, okay? God, stop calling me out. God, look at this creator calling me out for being a bad creator. How rude of this other creator to do that. That's so judgmental and mean-spirited. What a terrible human being they must be.
Hold fast.
You fixed your
Who
typos
knows
yet?
What lurks in the beyond?
Well, guys, that was a fun stream. I'm removing your VIP. No, I won't do that. That would be mean. That
This
would be
wound, at least, has been tended
I'll
to.
get the paths up. 1 second. Alchemist. And then we have Confessor. And then we have
Are you sure about that?
I am not. I'm really not. I'm really not. But thank you, John Cena, for that. You're the mean-spirited YouTube comment. I'm used to those guys. Those guys are fine. There you go. You happy? The paths are up now.
Unearthing of potency still lingers
All right.
in some of
Exclamation
these
enter for your
well-worn
last
relics.
chance to get in on this game giveaway that's going to be given away once we get to the end. If you don't do it by then and you don't win the game, well, then you should just join the Discord because we have a weekly game giveaway that goes on in the Discord. So, or if you want opportunity to win 2 games, which you can totally do because I don't limit how many games you can win, you can do both of those
The familiar
things.
hearth crackles
Hey, we got the
invitingly
good
once
doctor.
again.
That's great. Awesome. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and do this game giveaway. We're gonna go ahead and close the giveaway. We're gonna pick a winner, and the winner is the Berryman. The Berryman. The Berryman. The Berryman. It's totally not rigged. It's not like I've known the Berryman since the 6th grade. So that's not rigged at all. Okay, let's go do
Rain,
some stuff, shall we?
fire, and rot.
Don't boo me. Don't. That's rude. That's very rude. You guys are rude. All right, let's go. Let's go fuck up some pigs.
Unmapped.
Hey, Alex, how's it going?
Unexplored.
Can see you've gotten another amazing ancestor line to start things off here. Can we not? Oh god. Okay, that was not the best whiskey that I've ever had. In fact, that was actually a fairly bad whiskey. That was like a not good whiskey. Nobody enjoyed that whiskey, to say the least. Boudica and gaming. I want you to make sweet love together. Okay, there you go. About enough for the sluice. I'm not gonna take him. If we'll try to keep him for a lair. We're all insignificant to the ancestor. Absolutely true. By the way, you can also all go to the Discord if you want to just like talk to the ancestor, which is a thing that can happen. I need to buy these. And then I need to buy food. Food first.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
And then I can... Those don't make what I need. So we're gonna go ahead and drink more whiskey, because what's the worst that could happen? Nothing bad could happen. Okay, oh, right. Okay, so overall, that went really, really bad, and now we're gonna have 2 negative relationships, at least. Probably, yeah, 2 negative relationships. Okay, all right, so... Not fantastic. I may take the bounty hunter just to eliminate the relationship issues right now. At least, kind of. Just like
a glint in the shadows.
We can just throw Junior to the side for a minute, and she can just chill. We can hire our boy Fritz over here with his kill list, and he can kill some fools for us. So. And that will at least lower the chances of us having to deal with a negative relationship right now.
Demands it.
What would I like to upgrade here? Let's upgrade highway robbery. Game gonna mysteriously crash? No, it will not mysteriously crash. I generally do not quit out when it comes to inns. What happens at the inns stays at the inns. Let's just get a heal going here. All right. Wainwright.
And mindfulness as vital.
Do we have any luxury items here? I don't think we do, right? It's all medical gear. Passive heal. This is a pretty good one to get. It would gut our baubles, which could pretty much screw us. So I'm just gonna pass on it for now. All right, let's go. Let's go to the sluice. The sluicy sluice. The sluicy juice. The juicy, sluicy, goosey, juicy, boosey sluice. You guys got some sluice juice. You guys should drink your juice now. Or drink Rogue Energy. Hashtag sponsored.
Tread carefully and quickly.
Yes, let me see those sluice juices. I've been going right at the beginning, so now we're gonna go left, and it's gonna pay off in dividends unforeseen to humankind. Let me go ahead and swap out my abilities here. You guys don't know, you should probably always swap out your bounty hunter abilities.
That's kind of small.
Yeah, he is a little boy, a little guy, a little dude. You know how it is. All right.
The brutish creatures must be confronted.
Let's do this. Yeah, let's fuck them up. Hasten enemy is my favorite. I love it. Love it so much. Nothing's better than hasten. Nothing like a good... oh, no. Sluice juice comes to you warm. Warm as could be. Damn. Well, you know what? This is what I get, I guess.
Bravo.
We do want him to try and get kills, but it's not really that big of a deal if he doesn't. Biggest thing is to get execution on all of his abilities. The damage is nice, but it's not really a necessity. When you said it's warm? Yeah, I mean, where do you think it came from? Like, it comes from the piggies, you know?
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Juice. Warm bacon soda. I feel like I've seen. Yes, we have drank bacon flavored soda on this stream. There's a clip of me doing it. I did it for a charity event. It was not good. It was not as bad as the sweet corn soda. The sweet corn soda was absolutely the worst. It filled the room with the scent of butter. And that was just something else. Hey, Dave, how's it going? That was definitely like a thing, and I am unsure how I felt about it, besides the fact that I felt repulsed and grossed out. That's mostly how I felt about it, you know. That made me vomit. Yeah. They were all bad. The ranch one was not that terrible, but the sweet corn definitely was the one that good. Say warm pig juice. Yeah, it's the sluiciest, juiciest juice sluice that you could ever juice. And trust me, I've juiced a lot of sluices in my juicing days, so. There's a grass flavored one. Ugh. Wow, indeed.
Large.
Rabies is fine, honestly. Now we just need sickening silence and we're profiting. It ain't no cholera. Indeed, it ain't. And that's really all that matters. Yeah, get dodged. Rabies seems fine. Yeah, she's just gonna die painfully and slowly. But like, I don't care. Excellent. Good old execution. We love that. We love executing things. Sneaker standard. I mean, sure, we'll put it on. Like, it don't do much for us, you know? Especially because it goes backwards, right? Yeah, so, our Plague Doctor may end up stealth here, which, like, you know, isn't terrible, right? Could be worse. Honestly, these caltrops or these crow's feet are really good, like, just AoE token stripper, which is something we should probably be using in an area where there's a lot of, like, stealth and tokens to deal with.
The swine proliferate unseen and unchecked.
Both unseen and unchecked. That's wild. Like, you humiliated the guy with a kill? Yes, exactly. All right, is it a shambler? It is not. It is a thing in the corner. case of the place, but that thing stays as is. We ought to free it or kill it. Now, if we can get our bleed resist up, which is something we're planning on doing, Pulsing Heart is a pretty damn good trinket to get. I will definitely take that. Now, I don't think we have anybody who could realistically use this super well right now. It may be better than one of these trinkets on, like, Plague Doctor or something. Yeah, knockback 1, 5%. Yeah, it's very minimal, right? Plus, I really don't care about it on her. Is she getting freaked out about swine fearing? Oh, okay, that's valid. They're pretty freaky. Oh, that landed the blight. That's funny. It's a good combination. Landing a 4 blight from like random procs is pretty nice.
And steady.
Give me that heart. Let me take a look. Yeah, she's like, ooh, that's cool. I want it.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Alright, those two are dead.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Yeah, we're doing some pretty gnarly dot damage with this team, all things considered.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Every kill helps.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Let it die. Thought you remember because a big ass barbaric lady shouted at you, right? Like, ah! She's scary. She is scary. Yeah, we take the fight. Your relationships mean nothing to me. I just have to hope that we're getting enough money that I can buy some good relationship items when we get to the next inn.
Any being, however hardened, can be brought to heel.
Just hoping that dumb question. No dumb questions here. Why do you want Bounty Hunter to get the kill shots? Because currently he has a trinket called Vengeful Kill List. This is one of his special trinkets. And every time he gets a killing blow for the region, he'll get a permanent buff of plus 3% damage. So currently we're up to, he's got 3 kills, so he's got 9% additional damage. This is a really good trinket if you're using him to take out a boss, and the boss is like at the end of a region. If you like stack those kills, you can get some pretty, intense damage on him, but in the sluice it doesn't really make any difference. It's just kind of fun to do. Yeah, of course, always happy to answer any questions. That is why I am here. 5, 6. That guy is dead. It's gonna do the most damage here. 18 to 27. I'd say that's probably gonna do the most amount of damage. That's not bad at all. That ain't a shabby amount of damage to say at least.
Incremental.
This actually works out fine for us.
Deadly all the same.
Get a little heal here. Just do that just to stop him from getting those crit tokens. Well, not crit tokens, just additional crit and blight dealt, which is never fun. But she'll be able to take care of that stress just fine, so I'm not super worried about it. I'd say that is assuming I actually get a turn before all this happens, but I will. No, I won't. I just screwed myself out of it. I just went, oh, whoops.
All problems have their solutions.
I had to turn because of the days, and then I just, like, auto-clicked. Hello, cursed coin. Yes, this is very good for us. Plus 5% damage per positive token. Highway robbery skills, which we're using frequently. Steals regen. I mean, I say this is amazing. Regen isn't a super common thing, but this is good for us. That's going to be better than that. And then we can go ahead and just toss on a serrated item, so that way he still gets the value out of Fisherman's Line. All good.
The loathing abates.
Yeah, this also gives him execution on all of his abilities. So we've lost him now, but oh well, he served us well. Got a decent amount of money out of that. Less money than I would care to. We do get the old guild hall, so we'll get an additional 2 mastery points there, so that's nice. But our relationships are still pretty borked at this point. Like, we've got very unfriendly, very unfriendly. These ones are all fine. They're all good. But getting these ones out of the gutter is going to be tough. We don't really have much in the way of money. Not enough money to be, like, super... T-service is actually good for us. I'm going to grab that. This goes well with the Orphan Wolf Cub. And it also will give our relationships a little oomph in the right direction. Assuming we can get them out of the neutral area. Alright. So... let's think about relationships here. That's going to be our biggest priority. Food is obviously also a huge priority. Eesh, that's going to take up most of our money. But we do need the food, right? So we're not gonna... we're gonna slime mold here. And hope for the best. Yeah. Not a real gamer, I know. Also, while I'm here, I will gladly take a hit on a relationship for bleeding clotting poultice, but we don't have any. Okay. So, let's take a look and see what we can do. We can get 1 into regular unfriendly. That's going to be helpful. We need 1 whiskey for that. And that was gaming and Boudica. So at least get some... at least halves it, right? Yeah, that went from 70 to 38%. That's definitely good. And then we can definitely try to get this one up. We can afford to. We get 2 whiskeys to get that one out of the dead zone there. So that's Duchess and Boudica. Yeah, you can use execution very effectively to just remove bigger threats. So those 2 are now okay. Next one we're going to go is Gaming and Dismas with the dartboard. And just hope that they go either... it doesn't affect us if it goes down. But it does give us a good one if it goes out. Now, Braggart isn't amazing, but it's fine with the riposte that we're going to be generating, so I'm not super mad about it. Okay, so now we have a chance for 2 negative... wait. Didn't we literally just fix this one, or did I give it to the wrong person? What? Or is it these 2? Oh, it's Boudica and Duchess, my bad. Yeah, okay, alright. Hey, Bate, welcome back.
One learns quickly when survival demands
Alright,
it.
as far as upgrades go, where are we going? Let's figure that out first.
Every road
British Sharpness Charm is not bad at all. Fighter 6 or less road battles.
On our destruction.
More resistance encounters. Fetter. We can take the Fetter on. We do also have a really good ability to take on the Librarian right now. We have decent ranged abilities. Yes, Wicked Slice does have execution. Yeah. Hey, evidently. What's the roll for the flame? It was like minus DBR. Minus DBR, less damage against cosmic enemies, and less traveling heal. Double tap on yes as well, yes. We've got a good team for taking on the librarian, and I think that trumps getting the sharpness charm. Like, we've got good range. We just need to kind of focus on the range stuff right now. It's like Plague Grenade will be good for the Blight. Weirdly enough, Pistol Shot might be a good option, which is kind of crazy to say. But we'll probably go for Open Vein, maybe. Illumination removing 3 positive tokens is good, but I think 2 is good enough. I'd rather right now get the Judgment damage buff. I might even go for like Divine Comfort for the additional healing there. I don't really think Take Aim's going to do too much for us. It removes our Blight, but it doesn't... Or it removes our Blind, but like, while that is important, I don't think it's going to be kind of a waste of a turn or anything. I'm going with Open Vein to deal with him if and when he gets up to rank 2. Basically, it's kind of my last ditch, like, we need to remove you as a threat. I don't have any money left to my name. Let's hope we don't roll too terribly on the relationships. Let's go into the Sprawl. Only one Envious. Divine Comfort gives plus stress. That's not terrible. Mag Ring, nah, it's not terrible at all. Okay, we're fine. Open Vein gives minus stress. Mace Bastronos using Highway Robbery heals. That's nice. Tracking Shot gives dodge. That's nice. Noxious Blast gives dodge. That's very nice. Okay, that's not bad at all. So are these new enemies? Yes. So we have the Kingdoms update, which is a new free update that's going to be coming sometime at the end of the year. That is adding a whole new campaign mode. There's a whole video I've made on that. And there's going to be 3 new enemy factions in that. We've got the Crimson Courtiers, the Beastmen, and the Coven, which is based on the enemies from the Warren, not the Warrens, the Weald in the first game. We do also have another DLC that's being worked on that we don't have any information for, except for the fact that it is a DLC for this part of the game, the Confessions game mode. And that one's going to have a new biome and a new faction. We assume that those are separate from the factions and Kingdoms. They didn't say anything about it except for it being a single line in the one DLC. Do you wrap the game giveaway? I did. A single line in an article. And that was it. So we don't... Wow. Do you guys think I got enough hospitals here? Holy crap, on a stick. I mean, that's great, but, like, I could use things that aren't hospitals as well, you know? I say we go up for this cash, then we can go through Vintage Collection, which will be pretty good, and then we can kind of figure out where we want to go from there. So let's go to the left here. The one update is free. The Kingdoms update is a free update, so that is just going to be part of the game. And then the other one is, we don't know, but my assumption is that the other one will be a paid DLC, right? Take a look at items here and figure out what we got going on. What we got going on here, everybody. I don't think Pulsing Heart's gonna do too much for us right now. Again, I'm kind of just saving this. Additional damage on melee is not particularly great, but this this is really good stress resist right now. We have 10 plus 15, so we're getting, 25, 1 in 4 chance to resist stress, which is really nice on her, so we'll go for that. Yeah, Berryman won it. Oh, Masterful Kindred. All right, so Masterful Kindred will start off ignited, as you can see, because he went ahead and just did an ability that requires him to be ignited off the bat. That's super fun for us. Oh, Right, I was like, what the fuck? This is a champion enemy and not a particularly fun one to deal with. Please dodge that, thank you. Yeah, this guy is not fun. He has team wiped me before. He has Scorching Manacle, which can AoE the front 2 ranks. He can pull people. He can give full bind, allows him to hit people with a stun and a blind. It's a very annoying, like, subset of abilities. We're definitely going to want to hit this guy down as quickly as we can. Yeah, we're going to go with this. As much as I would love to go and get rid of her stress, I need her to be focusing on damage. It's not full party, but it can hit. Like, it hits one person. It can just hit anybody on the team, right? So that's the difference. Alright. It has all this. What is his speed right now, actually? 8? Yeah, I mean that's a lot of speed early on. 3, 4, 4. A lot of grossness going on here. We'll just go ahead, get administrations here. How is he already up to so much burn? Very annoying.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Okay, he's gonna hit Death's Door. Not that that's gonna do too much for him. Need to start getting damage into this guy, because otherwise he's gonna become a problem real fast. By bleed, because bleed out does bleed. It's still applying the hit, right? It's just the bleed is separate from the damage. They're two separate things. This was a really nasty team, man, to come up against.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Hey, Cobra, how's it going?
Extinguished at last.
Definitely slows down fights a lot. Yeah, it does. Should have gone for Raucous Revelry there, honestly. Alright, he's dead. Let's remove him. Good respectful proc there. Ugh, not a fun fight, man. I robbery could steal Death's Door tokens. Yeah, people have talked about doing that before. Like, oh, what if heroes got Death's Door? And I don't think it would be that great personally, but I can understand why people think it would be funny. Now he extra dead, yeah. He very dead. Alright, well that was a fun fight. As in, it was not fun at all. I actually quite disliked that fight. I'd rather not do that fight again if I can avoid it. Alright, let's go to this fine militia encounter. Dead like Fwed. Yeah, well, we kill Fwed on sight. He's on sight, man. Like the one combat item that does? That would be Toxic Ichor? No, not Toxic Ichor. Deathcap Spores. Deathcap Spores does that. And I cannot get away from the relationship procs that are double against you at this point. Like, how do I have one that is everybody hates? Like, if these two disagree with him, then they should agree with each other, but I don't get that option. Alright, I mean, This is fine. That's actually not a bad combat item for us to snag against this particular enemy because, well, speak of the devil, only negativity. For real, this is some of the worst, like, relationships I've had in quite some time. I'm glad I took the Orphan Wolf. We don't even have, like, a negative relationship modifier right now, so it's been unlucky. How much money do we have? Probably not much now, because I gave away 12 relics just a second ago. I might have enough to get another Clotting Poultice. Oh, I do have enough. If there's a Clotting Poultice there, we'll buy it. That would be about all that I could purchase right now. There's 4 Clotting Poultices here. Can you imagine? That'd be game over for that man, bruh. Game over. Dropping. Gonna keep. But now we have 3 Clotting Poultices. That puts us in a pretty good spot. Alright, we got a barricade fight coming up. Then we're going into a cache, which will hopefully give us some good stuff. It is... Alright, Warlord chances are higher in this region because of the fact that we, you know, are in a later region. So, I'm gonna go ahead and toss... Actually, you know what? Clotting Powders is actually pretty good in this, this fight. A lot of, relationship rocking stuff. There he is! There's my boy! There he is! I hear Cat. It's very cute. Yeah, he's crying because he's locked in the bathroom right now. We have to lock him in there because otherwise he pukes up all his fucking food. Man, I'm glad that we fucking rolled that right off the bat. Jeez. Alright, we got some good burns there, which is excellent. Now we just start. What's the fight modifier? Elite.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Well, that's the Warlord. That's what that is. He's guarding the armor rack, so that's cool. I love the big stomp he does to assert his dominance. I know, it's very cute. Oh, that's unfortunate. You're free? Free! Hey, Artie, how's it going? Oh, that's unfortunate, the double combo in there. I don't like all of this shit that this guy has going on. But there's not much I can do about it right now. We're just gonna... My last final today. Congratulations. Big congratulations. That's freaking awesome, dude. I feel like that didn't take any tokens from him, but okay.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Ooh, not liking the way that this is all, you know, panning out here. I don't... Yes, huge congratulations. That is very awesome. And thankfully, this guy is dead next round, so that's good for us. Now, let's just go for this heal. Ow. And we're not going to be able to kill this guy, but we can get some ripostes going. I say I'm not going to bleed this guy. That's what we're not going to be able to do. Get a nice heal while we're at it. All right. Speak of the cat that was crying just a second ago, here he is. He's probably going to puke on me. No, I'm kidding. Oh, there you go, bud. You can sit up here while I kill this man, okay? Okay? This is my son, everybody. Ready? Say hi to Zeke. He is cute catto. He is winning the cute catto award. Hi, bud. A car! A car! Hey, Tilapia, how's it going? Hey, it's a Shelby. Wait, was there a Shelby? I did not see her. Oh, she's in chat. Hi, love. Sure. Alright, buddy, your time is done. Say goodbye. Whee! Cat fur all over me now. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Oh, mouse was not responding there. That's not that for us. I blame the game. It's definitely the game's fault. Miss. Ha-ha! That's right, big boy. Alright, what do we want from this? Trophium would be pretty good. Galia would be good.
This weighty gloom,
Not Castus. I mean, it's okay. Sure, it's more reliable than Fisherman's line, I guess. It's not really doing much for us, though. It's definitely like the most meh of his trinkets. The melee generation, like the combo token on melee generation is really what we're going for there. But hey, we did beat him. We killed a warlord there. He's probably the easiest of the mini bosses, I would say. I need to fight Death more because I have the least interactions with her. We'll take Parrying Patriarch, but it's not going to give us any value quite yet. Toxic Ichor and Smoke Bombs are both great finds for us, though. They're going to help very much against this boss, just in that they can continuously peel his tokens, which is always a nice thing to have. Anything we can throw at him right now is going to be quite useful. Should be easier. No, Auntie isn't a boss though. She's just considered like a champion enemy. I wouldn't consider. She's not a mini boss as far as like difficulty standards go. Everybody wants to go to the hospital, but like I don't really have the cash for the hospital. But like, nah, we'll go for the vintage collection is too good of a thing to trade up for. Especially because our relationships are so borked right now. Like the wine gives us a good. Hey, we just killed your boss. How do you guys feel about that? Getting a lot of the weapons racks, which we don't generally see that often. They're the most rare to find. I guess we're getting lucky, depending on how you look at it, I suppose. I'm trying to save my combat items right now, though we will get some good combat items from this fight, or some combat items. We'll get 2 stacks of combat items in this fight, so we may get something pretty good, just, you know. Well, that's him out of the way. 14 blight. Love that for him. Good job. Resist on the bleed. Thank you, buddy. Just administrations here. Get rid of her bleed. But she's just gonna get again, but... Or not. She resisted it. She's a fucking badass. An absolute baddie. This fight becomes such a slog. Did I win the giveaway? No, Berryman won the giveaway. No Rain. Yeah, Rain's a decent option here, honestly. Probably should have gone with that. Wasn't really thinking. Plus it does give us stress, but... Oh, of course. Did it just say immune on that, or did I just... Oh. Okay. There's the bleed. Resisted a 90% chance, yeah. Man, that Wood really worked hard for that. Good job, Wood. Proud of you, Wood. Get rid of that bleed. Don't need her taking any extra damage. There we go. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Welcome to the front. It's a good wood. It's good wood. Stunlock in my DD2? Duelist Nation? Love me some Duelists. I haven't played Duelists enough recently. I've been playing other teams too much. Just, again, stopping the damage from piling up here. You know what? I'll do it again. Ah, he resisted it. What an asshole. Alright, that was fun. Ugh. What do we get? A Warhorn and Crow's Feet. I'm cool with these. These are fine. I'm gonna leave the one extra Crow's Feet, though. Duelist of a Taunt Token? Duelist of a Taunt Token is a good duelist. Alright. We're gonna grab the wine from here, assuming we have the option. And then from there, we'll probably go for the Watchtower for the speed bonus. I mean, Cage Creature would give us some beneficial healing items, but I don't really care that much for it. Okay, so we don't get the option for the wine. We only get the option for the blood, because Tippler means that she takes the wine and drinks it herself. And we get another Tippler. Excellent. The blood is very good, though. Can definitely line us up for some great damage at the end of the run here, so we'll save that for the final fight. Seeing a meta calculator, it'd be interesting if we could see more stats in the game, like more information about what people have done, how often they've done it, etc. I think could definitely be an interesting thing.
Centuries of human learning.
I'm also tempted to take this hospital purely because of the fact that it could have more bleeding poultices for us, clotting powders for us, or clotting poultices, whatever you want to call it. So, much just gonna stress us out. Hey, and how's it going? Welcome on in. Bunch of booze hounds at this rate. They pretty much already are. I mean, we drank 2 kegs of whiskey earlier. Pretty late today? No, it's sort of normal time.
Fortune and glory.
Lost in Zale. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Brat Pack. Hey, I appreciate all the support today. If you're new here and you're just hanging out, consider joining the Discord. You can check your resolve in the Discord every day and have the robot yell at you and tell you that you're paranoid, or you can even talk to the Ancestor. We have an Ancestor bot that will respond to you as the Ancestor, and that's always a fun time. So, if you want to come hang out with the community, it's a good place to hang out. And yeah, you should be there. All right, what are we gonna drop here? Because we need to start dropping some stuff. I don't need all of these. I don't need that. I do not need that. Okay, I'll grab these. If you don't know what we're grabbing these for, these are for the final fight. Yeah, always happy to disperse information. So let's see. Let's take a look at our combat item situation here. That is not an item that I really care about. I don't really have any other throwables, so if we're going to go with anything, we might as well take the blood. It's fine for this. Week into this game, so you're helping a lot. Oh, I'm glad you joined, and hopefully you are enjoying the game. A weekend. It's a lot of early grinding in the game, so don't feel bad if you're struggling. I promise you, if I were to restart the game and start with 0 combat items and trinkets and abilities and stuff, everybody would struggle.
Foul winds and foul tidings. No doubt the source is within.
So we're going up against the librarian here. The reason I want combat items is because I want ways to peel off his dodge tokens, so I can deal damage to him effectively. We have some back row damage with Plague Grenade, Judgments, Pistol Shots. So we have a couple different ways to get some damage into him while he's in the back. That should be fine. Just surviving the couple first fights is going to be the big thing here. So let's get into it. Elite enemies to start off with. Some more damage, more health, and more speed. Always a fun start.
The remains of philosophy.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just get the highway robbery going. This will give us the bleed buff. That's usually a pretty good way to start. We'll get the taunt going. We want her to be eating as much damage as possible, and then we're gonna throw the damage back here. I don't really care about the sacrificial. It's very unlikely he's gonna be able to do much to us. Get the damage here just to get this guy to die quicker. Thankfully, he also went for her, and they did 0 damaging attacks, which is awesome. He's actually dead now, so we've got that enemy dead. He's got 4 turns of 5 damage, so he's also dead, so I don't really need to worry about him so much.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Yeah, ignition's annoying, but nothing we can't deal with. Or great, not they are, yeah. The starting team options are like they're not bad, right? But with the I would say with where they struggle is I don't know why I didn't do open vein there. Is with the limited selection of abilities. That's where I think they really struggle. But like as far as like team comps go, they're both totally fine. Dead. Yeah, that's always an annoying thing. Immobilize works funny like that. I should have gone with, actually, yeah, I could have, because we've actually got a fully immobilized teamer, which is interesting. I could have gone with, Duelist Advance and he would have stayed back there. Her being up here, like, it's not an issue, it's just annoying. The spamming of Infernal Taskmaster is the most annoying thing here. You still have Vanquish, or do we roll it? No, we still got it. Alright. That's the first round done. We're okay. Stress is going to be the biggest issue right now. We just don't have a great stress healer, obviously. Sturdy Pit Fighter is not really something I want to see this early. I'm probably just going to go straight into doing damage on him if I can. And yeah, we'll just get some damage in the back here, but just having the front people doing some damage there is going to be good. He's now dead, so that's awesome. A lot of damage in my Highwayman right off the bat. What you gonna do about it? We'll weaken him so he doesn't... Oh, he resisted both the weakness tokens, so that's lovely.
Early results are encouraging.
Going with this just to stop her from doing Funeral Pyre.
An unavoidable end.
Wow. That's a fun amount of damage to get hit with. Thankfully, she can deal with a crit, so I'm not super worried about that. Good resist there. Damage-wise, we're okay. Because we'll heal off most of this damage at this point. 3. Let's just go ahead and administrations here.
Extinguished at last.
Favorite named party? I have Take Me to Church, because that's a name that I came up with that was put into the game. It's not a very good party, but it's my party, and therefore I like it. What's the comp? It's runaway. I can't remember the exact other combination. It's runaway, flag, Crusader Vestal. Flag and Crusader maybe swap there. But the idea behind the name was all the religious characters trying to get Bonnie to go back to church after her terrible experience with the abbot. So. Please miss. The pigs of St. Martha's, yeah, exactly. Alright, Hellions not feeling great right now. We go ahead and ministrations her here so she doesn't take that 14 bleed. I'm gonna Raucous here. This guy dies pretty soon. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I don't think, do we have execution? No, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna hit him. He'll die, but I wanna get a heal if I can. Hopefully I can. Yep, there we go. Alright. Alright, so now we're in decent condition. The sturdy enemies there were really rough. Oop. Sorry, saying sorry to a light. Okay, so we get Decimal System. This is probably my least favorite of his trophies. It's just really hard to make this operate. The wall is really fun. I do love the wall. It's a great team. Smoldering Firewood is a good trinket, though. This turns all of our range skills into burn skills, which is very good, because dots are very good against the final fight. And with Charred Litany, like, we can make it so that those do, like, 5 damage every time. Like, there's options there. We also get some Shredded Decency, which is good. Let's go ahead and advance, and let's see if we can take on the Librarian here. The Librarian!
The conflagration must be stopped. The Librarian must be destroyed.
Alright. I get the Riposte going for the damage off the cuff. And we're going to avoid using our throwables unless A, we absolutely need, or B, it makes sense. No deal. Get the taunt going here. The Jinx is going to be helpful here because every time it generates like generates a negative token on him is going to be helpful. Yes, donk. Alright. Let's get damage going while we can. Like, hey, a nice little blind, we'll take that. And the Jinx gave a vulnerable, so, like, that's awesome. Go ahead and get a crit 15 out of that. Sure, I'll take that. Okay, so this stack of books is dead no matter what anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we do damage to it. Bleed there. Yeah, this team is gonna do pretty good here.
Haste and carelessness, hallmarks of the unprepared.
A little stressed back here. Oh, lovely. Excellent. Lose them all in one night. Hey, that's the way to do it, you know. You just gotta put them all on the line. Well, we fairly well trivialized this fight. A Cosmic Slayer or Fnatic Slayer? Yeah. Alright, well, there you go. That fight went about as well as that could possibly go. Vegas Brat. I've been to Vegas like over 30 times, so yeah, I am Vegas Brat. All right, let's take a look at trinkets here and see what we can do. That's definitely going to be an upgrade for us. We'll take that. Do I want Charred Litany? I don't know. So where my sub money goes? No, it does not, thankfully. I think we drop Fisherman's Line at this point. Is Gnarly Knuckles better than Castus is? Nah, I think the combo generation is really strong. We should definitely be keeping that. Who triggers combo on my team? Highwayman will when we upgrade Pistol Shot. It currently does. But Boudica does with Barbaric Yawp. Also, Plague Doctor does for additional chance to land it, but it's not huge. It's not really what I'm prioritizing the combo generation on. This removes the duration. Yeah, we'll go for this. This is a fun combo. She's not really doing any primary healing anyway, so like, who gives a crap? All right. Combat items next. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. We're gonna drop the Almanac. Don't really care. We're gonna drop that, and probably that, and then go from there. Bleed Out does also trigger combo, yes. Flammable item on the vessel. Does she need a flammable item? She does for the damage, but I don't really care that much for the damage as much as I care about... Also, Charred Litany is flammable, sorry. I care mostly about the range skills doing the burn, but yeah, she'll get the additional damage because of Charred Litany, so that is actually a good point. That's a doubly good reason to do this. We have some money. We could go... Anything we really want to get rid of? Pacifist is pretty rough. Other than that, like, Rabies doesn't really affect me that much besides a little bit of negative help. Going this way will be good for stress. Let's go that way.
Reality once more.
Plus, we have enough candles that we might get a decent thing out of it. Though it would be a buff, and I don't really care about the buff so much, but hey, whatever. Though I think we get double loathing out of this. No, just single loathing, okay. All the single loathing, all the single loathing, all the single loathing. Don't clip my DCMA violating situations. Commiserating. Yeah, unfortunately, it's fine. Alright. What's up, Joe Gamer? How you doing? Let's get ready to rumble. I don't want to use the blood here. We'll take the powders because that'll give us an actual, it'll give us some good stress healing if we need it, which, you know, we could definitely use a little bit of. But always use a little good bit of stress healing, you know. All right. Way bigger thing in this one than DD1. It is and it isn't. I would say it's harder to manage in this one. But I think its impacts are a little less. I don't know. It gives you more consistent interactions because the way that heroes interact with each other as you get more stressed. Like, as you get more stressed, they have more and more negative interactions. But the final effect, like the meltdowns, like I would say aren't as like detrimental generally as like afflictions were. But that's also maybe not exactly true. I don't know. No heart attacks, that's true. No heart attacks in this butt, at least. You sure about that? Because my ass gives people heart attacks, you know what I mean. Very true, I saw the BB and SFW leaks. They're not leaks, I just sent them to you. Oh, leak. Just click send on my phone and you had them. This little fricker with his ability to ignore burn. You just have to be there, man.
A master stroke.
Well, that's gonna be a meltdown. Nope, it's not. Nope, we're not there quite yet. Oh, I forget that I can like take regen from. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, fuck you. It's really bad quirk. You can get a really bad quirk. Wood shoving can affect you through memories and stuff. Like we've seen that happen quite frequently.
An unavoidable end.
I just Hall of Vessel this guy. Get fucked, dude. But it can definitely kill you in a boss fight where it like lowers your health and stuff. Like that's definitely like a big negative.
A breakthrough.
Shattered Will might as well be an affliction. Yeah, definitely. Definitely feels like one at times.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Alright. Not too shabby. This team is pulling itself
Greater
together.
threats await those who dare.
Sickening silence. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's coming together. Oh, I'm sorry. You've got rabies? That sucks. Oh, look at that. Now you have a passive blight damage dealing. Yes, we lose out on this, but who cares? Oh, hell yeah. Shatter Will actually works with Footman's Grog. You're very right. God, I'm so glad that they buffed Sickening Silence. It used to be so bad. Now it actually feels like very valuable. It's one of my favorite like trinket design ideas. It's like, hey, by the way, if you have a disease, you can actually turn it into something good. Yes, we already passed the good doctor, so I don't have to worry about it if it comes up the good doctor. Fuck.
Under the mountains.
Meat freak, cadaver, fanatic. Yeah, who cares? Who cares, man? This game has just solved itself. The game is won.
Spend what you can.
Dipped her glaive in rabies. Hell yeah, she did.
No longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Any bleed stuff? Nope. You can get the pig sticker from here, which is interesting. Should be here, right? Oh, you can't. Well, it can be here, but it isn't. Luxury gear. Let's first of all repair this.
And mindfulness.
That's important, but I do think the luxury gear will be better. Only because it gives us more stress resistance, which is nice. I don't really care about academics caches. Go ahead and toss that on. Especially with this trophy, this is a particularly good setup to have because, you know, the more stress resistance we can have, the better. Relationships, that's the thing. That's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. You guys all fucking hate each other, and I gotta fix that shit somehow.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Well,
a bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Okay, that was mostly good, right? That was mostly good? It was like pretty much all good. You can get one that's close to being out. Duchess and Boudica. Oh, I should probably buy food too. Before I forget. Alright. Well, those ones aren't out of the weeds, but they are, like, much less likely to happen. So that's good. Where are we going?
The provinces and cantrevs of our
Naked
land.
and Afraid I'm
Crumbling
not going to do. Backcountry I also don't really care about. Heat Wave is good for us because it allows our Vestal to apply burn more. This is something I always have to remind people, but these negative effects, where they apply, will also affect enemies. So enemies will get this debuff as well, which I don't really care about us having the debuff in an area where very few enemies will burn us, but I do care about being able to burn some enemies, so I'm more than happy to take that option there.
Resignation and death. This land is truly
all right, what do we want to... I'm going to upgrade Raucous Revelry because I'm going to need some stress reduction. That is the thing that's going to happen. Noxious Blast we're going to want. Divine Comfort, I think we need to start thinking about healing here as a pretty important thing to be working on. Hey, June, how's it going? Welcome on in. Good morning, or good time zone, whatever time zone it is for you. It's not morning here, but I'm assuming you just said you woke up, so, like, you know, good morning, right? Alright. Let's go to the Tangle. Let's tangle it up. One of these is negative, right? Yeah, resentful. Yawp gives minus strength, which I don't care about. The blind on Plague Grenade is annoying, but like it's not the worst character to get. Like we might miss some Yawps, but like 4:30 a.m. here. See, it's morning. Okay, well, good, very early morning to you. Welcome on in. Always good to have you here. It's good to have all of you here.
war.
Always good to have you all here.
Rewards only resignation.
Call it minus strength. Yeah, I mean, am I wrong? Like, just because it's not what you like doesn't mean that it's wrong, right? Well, at least it won't be a warlord. Because we already killed that guy. He's dead. Though, again, another double, like, thingamadoo-hickory bobber. Like, I'm not super happy about this, you know? And he resisted the blight. The burn is going to be super helpful. There we go. Does she have favorite toy right now? She does. So that's actually giving 7 blight. That's hilarious. Forgot to put in the fridge. Is this still safe to eat? Yeah, I mean, I guess that would depend on, yeah, what's in the salad. Because, I mean, the lettuce and stuff might be soggy, but that's probably fine to eat. It's going to be, like, the meat and or, like, eggs or anything else, you know, that's going to be an issue.
This is no time to falter.
Mayo is dangerous. Yes, mayo is anything that's dairy based is a dangerous option here. Get the double heal from Yelp and Adrenaline Rush, which is super good for us. That's cool. IRL cholera isn't funny. Yeah, it ain't no joke. Call egg dairy. Yeah, I guess I kind of I assume, I don't know why I call it dairy. It's not a dairy product. You're right. It's an egg product. But yeah, same ultimate issue. It's something that can spoil. You guys hit the wrong diseased lady. I think we've rolled Vanquisher. Oh, no, we haven't. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would probably toss it. It's got chicken in it. I would definitely toss it.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
I'm really just hoping to make Pulsing Heart good at some point.
Look upon their noble struggle, and be humbled by it.
Minus 25 torch for some cash money? Sure. I like cash money. I think we all like cash money, right? You know? Sure, let's go for a creature gem. Let's keep things a little interesting here. Let's have some good fights, you know? Ow. Painful much? There we go. Candle interaction. Sure. I didn't know people could disagree with candle interactions. I thought, ooh, first round Gander. First round elite Gander. That's definitely interesting. Not exactly the enemy you want to see, but, you know. Let's give me a stun. Ooh, actually resisted the stun. Cracked. Bruh, what are your resistances? Like, they can't be that good. They are that good. They're very good. Fine. That blind is gonna hopefully be pretty clutch. Dogs all work together because they're, I don't know, they unionized? Like, this is their union chief right here too. Good old Carcass just saying, I don't care about your stress. Not my problem. Hey, get your mournful howling out of my ears. Okay. Jaw of the battalion.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
We can learn that this lady can't yell for shit. And that I'm gonna take these delicious... Of course, it didn't give me the crit token. Unfair. This is cheating.
However horrid, can be brought to heel.
Ow.
The slow suffering begins.
Reached the end telling people they fought a giant worm spiders and a zombie armored dog. I don't know, man. There's some pretty nasty shit in the world out here. I think they'd be like, you know what? Not the weirdest shit I saw. I mean, some of these inns are basically inside of the sluice. Like, that can't be sanitary, first of all. And second of all, like, they probably seen some shit, you know?
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Just gonna go ahead and get the bleed buff up again, or it peels off.
Messy.
Another gander. We could get rabid blood here, which is like pretty good. The constant blind is definitely like not being my friend here, but someone stole your phone? Well, that's fucked up. Old phone which wasn't activated. That's good then, at least.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Keeping the stress down where I can. Just noticed we really haven't been getting many of the blights here. Get him back for me? Oh, I'm going to. I'll kill both of them for you. Ugh, flanking Harry. Annoying. Dog a special enemy. He's an elite enemy of this this node, yes. A fairly rare encounter. Because A, you have to find him in this encounter, and B, like, he has to spawn, so.
A small foundation of trust.
Rarest in the game, to be honest. I don't know, because you can find his node in any region, right? So, is he the rarest? I don't know. I mean, but maybe. Well, oh, Wilbur's not that rare. I run into Wilbur all the goddamn time. Like I see him every other fucking day. Dude's just hanging out. I do. Just get off my property, please.
Calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
The elite skeever, the Fulgor, that guy I don't see that often.
A slow dissection.
I mean, I never really see Gander. Yeah, I mean, but do you like avoid taking these fights if you can? Whoa, whoa, what are you doing back? Bro, hold up.
Straightforward and effective. Relief comes rarely in
You're
these
weird,
times.
butt spot.
Savor it.
This wasn't like the most fun fight I've ever done, but think we did okay here. Now, getting his deliverable, that's a whole nother thing, because to get the deliverable to spawn, Gander has to be in the second wave of enemies, and then you have to get lucky that his is the item that decides to pick. Because the item that you get from Creature Dens is based off of the enemies you fight in the second wave. We fought dogs, a worm, and a gander, so we could get the ganders, we could get the worms, or we could get the dogs. So, Puzzling Trap, absolutely. I've only gotten Puzzling Trap one time, ever.
Fight through the fatigue.
Gonna keep my eye out for Collector, actually. We might run into him.
The past is gone.
Yeah, see, we got Peculiar
Let it
Secretion,
die.
but we do get 3 Mastery Points, which is the most you can get from this node. So, actually, I think it's one of the most you can get from any node. A bit of an annoying set of fights going on there, but nothing too crazy. Oh man, of course now we get a Fisherman's Net. We got rid of Fisherman's Line. Don't say that. I don't want her to get rid of Rabies. Rabies is good. I mean, I'll take, like, Tarantism, sure. What she's got is good. Very, very good. Really, my goal at this point is just power through this region. I don't have much I need to do here. Loves a rabbit Boudica. I mean, who doesn't? Have you seen her? Hey, Fred. How's it going? Everybody say hi to Fred. This is Fred, and we hate him. We want him to die a painful and slow, agonizing death. Actually, a fairly quick death would be good for him. He deserves it. Where did these strength tokens come from? Ugh, that was... Double strength tokens on that is particularly unlucky. Get skull tossed, you fucking asshole. Wow.
A promising development.
Maybe no skull immediately skull tosses. Like, hey bud, you wanna run that by me again? What was that about? Maybe no skull tosses? Oh, okay. What was that about no skull tosses, huh? You wanna run that one by me again?
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Bro, he just hates you. I don't know what to tell you. It's because we named him Fled and we murder him frequently. That's probably why.
Methodical appliance of harm.
Taking 22 damage from Dot right now. Not bad. What's stressing Hellion? It'd be Decimal System. The trophy. Existence. Yeah. All right, there we go. We got him dead. We killed Fled. Fled is dead.
Extreme. This work is noble.
No thanks.
Necessary.
Stone Mountain is good, but this is better. It's really good on Carcass, don't get me wrong, but that's a better option for us. Yeah, we're not gonna take that. We're not running Bonkstall, so... Well, it's a rare find, though.
Whispers.
Definitely not common to find that kind of trinket laying out and about. What do we got? Fight into a fight. Trinket does Hellion have? She has Sickening Silence. Our diseases will be healed, though? Yeah, that's a good point. Oop, bye. Thank you. Good catch. I was wondering why you said that earlier. I didn't really think about it. Hey, Antiquarian.
And she will not be denied.
Everybody say hi to Josephine. 2 Mastery gone. Worth it for Sickening Silence.
Steady yourself.
Thanks. I'll take those.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Watch the enemy get. We already got good doctors, so I don't think we can roll it again.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Everybody's resisting the blight right now. Very annoying. Miss when Antiquaire was her friend. Yeah, she also was like always a terrible person. Like her comic definitely is like, she's not good. Hey, evidently dashing. How's it going? Welcome on in. So like, of all the heroes to like go that way, I definitely kind of like, yeah, I can understand that.
This wound at least has been tended to.
I hollow vesseled this guy. I wanted him to know what it felt like. He's never gonna go to the mountain. 8 hours in this game hurts my soul. She's actively horrible. She is actively a bad person. Like if you pay attention to her comics, it's like she's definitely like the most mercenary of all of them, right? Her trinkets are top tier. If you can get them to work, they are. They can definitely do good stuff for you, but they can also be like not great.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Oh, I'm highly dyslexic. Have you not read this? Do you not know this about me, Mariner? Like, I have, like, diagnosed issues of dyslexia. So, sorry, I will mess up things sometimes. I apologize. She doing the comic? She literally kills her master and then encases his soul in her incense thing. Like, that's the soul of her, like, trainer is like encased in that thing. Why didn't Duelist do that? Because she's not magic. Do you believe in magic? Da, na, 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 na. Reading words is overrated anyway. I like the way you speak. Those words, they mean good things. And kills, yeah, she like kills the girl who was supposed to be the sacrifice for the master. Like her master wasn't a good person either, but then she kills that person and then kills her master to like do the same thing. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, her master was not a good person, but she also killed that person. Like she didn't like stop that from happening. Remove a negative token if baubles are over. I mean, sure, it's fine. I don't really, like, care for it that much, though. Me fail English? That's impossible. It's a good reference. That's a reference I get. For once. Leper is absolutely confirmed to be the least trash. Like, that is, like, canonical. Like, he doesn't even have regrets. Like, the dude just, like, is just out there, like, living his best exiled life. Vestal, like, I guess she didn't do anything, like, too bad. You know? So, she was just horny. Like, and we've all been there. PD's comic is her, like, finding the corpse of her professor and then, like, dissecting it and then, like, going all crazy. Because she did that. Bean soup, yes, I really like it, but I also made, like, 4 gallons of it, so, hey, that sounds like a good problem to have. Horny cast, yeah, those who are without horniness cast the first stone. There's no good options here, realistically. I guess I'll take this one. So that's a sad comic. Yeah, he doesn't have, like, a bad thing going on. Though if they were to expand on his story more, there's probably like a level of him that's like maybe he like gave in to the corruption and like joined them at some point or something.
Elementary problem, is it not?
No, she doesn't murder anybody, but she definitely, in DD2, it's definitely heavily implied that she, like, highly exasperated her professor and maybe induced the fit that caused him to die. But he was already very sick, right? So, like... Arbalest has the most ambiguous lore. All we know is that her dad or brother, we don't know who, it's assumed that it's her dad, right? Did something and was being attacked by like a mob for it, and so he gave her a crossbow and like kicked her out and like told her to go run away. So like we don't know, she probably didn't do anything. Her dad did something, right? Okay, 2 jinxes. That's fine. Yeah, Arbalest's story is very ambiguous, right? You got like the Musketeer's story, which is like very much like what, like she's seeing stuff, you know?
By some existential shock. The poor devils roam aimlessly amidst
yeah, like Paracelsus's thing is that she'd like desecrated a corpse, right? Like there was a dead person, and instead of like, hey, somebody died down here, like we should get some help, she was like, but I could like do research on this and rip this person's body apart. So like, free body though. I mean, valid, you know? Like, I'm not, you know. But in DD2, she turns his body into a zombie. She reanimates his dead corpse and turns him into a zombie. So, like, yeah, a little worse than the original comic implied. Just rob her shitty husband? No, she murdered her husband. She poisoned his drink. That's why her trinket is the whiskey. Her husband was abusive and like not a good guy, but she killed him. Yeah, he was a bad guy, right? And then she didn't have any money because he died, and they were foreclosing on the property, so she then went and robbed his grave to get his rings to pay off the money, but then she like fell in love with the idea of like stealing shit or something. I don't fucking know. I support women's rights and women's wrongs. I mean, I support women's rights to correct the wrongs that were done to them. So, you know,
the enemy weakens and wanes.
Like, hey, you know what? I've not been in that situation, so I really can't talk. It wasn't her purpose. I mean, she did actively, like, try to bring him back from the dead. Like, I think it's heavily implied that, like, that wasn't accidental. She, like, was trying to do it. I think she was trying to bring him back to life, and it didn't go the way she wanted it to. Like, he didn't come back as, like, himself. He came back as a fucking zombie. I don't think she just, like, accidentally was like, oop, whoops, you're alive now. Like, no, there was, like, something happened. She did something. But I think, you know, the whole point of the story of this game is that, like, we all do stuff, like, we're all bad inside, kind of, except unless you're the leper, I guess, and then you're not. Grave Robber, the real kleptomaniac, she is canonically, like, the kleptomaniac. But so is Reynold. Like, Reynold is a kleptomaniac, but more because he, like, became addicted to pillaging, like, the people he was murdering in mass. So, who knows? We wanted to reanimate him to actually one more time. Be like, well, actually, you can bring people back from the dead. See? Yeah, like, she had good intentions, but ended up, like, doing something she didn't fully understand and causing more problems. That's, I mean, that's a classic story, right? don't think I've actively got any use out of curse coins so far, besides the additional damage, I suppose. Definitely not the most fun mechanic in the world. These fights just become very sluggish.
More arrived.
Shea Butters and
foolishly
evidently
seeking
Dash couldn't say
fortune
thank you
and
for follow
glory
earlier. Thank you. Shea Butter.
this domain
Butter, thank you
of
very
the
much for the
damned.
follow. I mean, I don't really know if we have any idea why she did it, but I think mostly it had to do with her just wanting to, like, fuck around with a corpse. I think she was slightly obsessed, to say the least.
An unavoidable end.
Boudica got all of her people, well, she didn't get all her people killed, but she, like, didn't help them out, right? And didn't, she ran away.
Variable can make all the difference.
Did I miss something? Well, she gets, like, actively freaked out by the corpse, right? Like it deals a lot of stress to her. I think that she didn't intend for that to go the way that it did. I don't think she cared about him dying, though. Like, that part I don't think she gave a shit about. I think she was more concerned about what she had created than anything. Getting into the deep lore today, folks. Do we have a luxury item? We do. We should probably just snag it because it will help us with stress reduction at the end, though. Stagecoach looking a little weak, and it's going to cost us a lot of money, so probably not the best idea. No bleeding things. Ceremonial drum I will take, though. For sure. Office hours near professor is just fucking dead. Like, hey, professor. Ugh. Who else is there? We don't really know Bounty Hunter's story at all. It's kind of part of it. Hyman's is pretty tragic, you know? Like, he's just trying to get out of his life of crime, and like, I'm gonna pull that one last heist, and fucked up.
Any being, however horrid,
obviously a criminal, but went a little bit further than he wanted to. Who, Dismas's? No, Dismas's wife wasn't rich. What? There's no implication that Dismas was ever married. I don't know where that's coming from. The woman and child that he killed were not related to him. Dismas married Reynold. That's canonical. That's factual. No, it's apparently Dismas was a candle maker in a past life. That was a thing that like the devs talked about at one point. But yeah, no, it wasn't. He wasn't related to them or knew who they were or anything like that. There used to be a rumor. There was a rumor going around for a long time that the wife, the lady and child that he killed were Reynolds' wife and child, but that rumor was dispelled directly by Chris. He said that is not the case. Like there was a lot of like fan theory about that. Take this one. A new swine directly in your image. Yes, there's gonna be a mustachioed swine. That would be the highest honor Red Hook could bestow upon me. Would be giving me a... if you know what? The highest honor they could probably give me... I'm not going to use this anymore. Would be if they made, like, an innkeeper in my image. That would be frickin' cool. That would be, like, such a, like, neat thing to see. Oh, my sluice rats. Rats would be good. I think rats would make a good enemy. I think they'd be very thematic in that area. Be a better alternative than bringing back the fucking maggots, because nobody wants the maggots. Oh god, here we go. Here's the rats, top it. Yep. Hey, CK, how's it going? This is not a fun group of enemies to be dealing with right now, if I'm entirely honest. Yeah, I mean, there's also, like, the whole, like, Dismas fucking hates rats, you know? He's all fucking freaked out by him and shit. Completed Cowardice, congratulations on beating the game. Hell yeah. That's awesome. What'd you think about it?
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
With the Unusual Suspects, very nice. Always a solid team. It's actually a solid team against that boss. Like, unironically, not a bad option.
Measured and steady.
Tried the corpse flame? Yeah, that one's fun. Fun might not be the right word. Fire and Blight would be a new combination we haven't seen in the game. That's true. We haven't seen that combination, yeah. That could be a fun one. What stressed you out there? That's annoying.
Cut down these nightmares.
Yeah, we're
Embrace
definitely
the trail to
seeing
your
the effects
redemption.
of not having a direct stress healer, like a really good one, at this point. So, lost a new game mode, I'll be happy. Yeah, I'm doubtful they'll bring him back, but like, we'll see. They've said specifically that they don't want to do things they've already done before. But while they have brought back a hero as an enemy, they haven't brought back a hero as a boss. So that definitely falls within the purview of like could happen, you know. We're not gonna get enough candles to like actually do anything. We need to have 6, so like, might as well drop them. I don't really think we even need Fisherman's Line, I'm entirely honest. I'll take that over that. We're probably going to get a meltdown in this fight. I don't realistically think that we won't. This is going to be a tough fight. Oh, we have a fight before the fight, too. Ugh. God, another one of these? Dude, how many of these fights have we seen in this run? Jesus Christ. This is like the 6th or 7th one we've come across. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping we don't see any new heroes for quite some time. I think the game already has enough, like, balance issues with heroes and stuff right now. I think we just need to focus on, like, gameplay stuff for now. We'll get new heroes eventually, I'm sure. I just don't want them really anytime soon. We have a really solid roster right now.
dissection.
Have Master Sanctuary? We do not know. Would be a good option for us, honestly, but Raucous here. This is the first time we've had any stress be an issue in this entire run, so it's really not been something I've been prioritizing. Could you use a playable Shambler class? No.
More arrive.
Thor Zeus, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it.
In this domain of the damned.
14. All right, you're dead. Let me spawn in your game as a Mr. Shambles. Yeah, that'd be an interesting way of doing it. Range bleed character? Sure we do. Intermezzo Jester. He's range bleed. We don't have a ranged bleed stress healer that also works from the front. That's a very specific request to make, though. Ranged bleed stress healer that works from the front. Yeah, we're definitely really not getting the benefit of our trophy, so that's not great. We can increase our speed, we'll definitely want to, because right now we're just not getting anything out of it. Thanks for the lurk, CK, appreciate it. So trophy, it's the decimal system. It's the one that slowly increases damage throughout the course of a battle, while also making the slowest person take 1 stress. That's why I've been seeing the consistent stress pips.
Greater threats await those who dare.
I'm just gonna leave a bunch of items. No, holy water we should take. Alright, now we have an exemplar fight. Yeah, it's definitely not the best trophy, but it's the trophy we have, so. Yep. Beggars can't be choosers. We take what we're given. Alright, Mr. Exemplar. Let's see what you got today.
Human outline. It must be destroyed.
Yeah, allergies are rough, man.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end. Weaken them, that another may finish the work. Steady yourself.
An 8 crit on that is annoying, to say the least. That's gonna suck. Hey, Gussie, how you doing, friend? Good to see ya. This isn't looking particularly great, to be entirely honest. Yeah, absolutely welcome. Always welcome to lurk. Stole his regen, which is hilarious, by the way. Yeah, it's a pretty solid team. We just gotta make it work. And even with a lowered bleed resist, this guy was able to do some nastiness. Not fun.
Malaise, measured and steady.
All right.
The enemy weakened.
25 blight. Yeah, I like that. 32 blight. Yeah.
Measure out your violence, then apply it judiciously.
What just healed 2 stress on? Oh, she had a burn resist. Ain't that lucky? Wait, did that ability burn? Can he burn? Wait, what? What just happened? How did she get a stress heal there? Something must have oh, smoldering firewood procced a burn that she then resisted and it healed her. Huh. That's an interesting interaction.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Silent treatment, I don't give a crap about, I'm entirely honest. Don't think it gives us really any value. Well, we have a few bleeding poultices this time around, so that'll be good. Yeah, no silent treatment gaming. All right, everybody, so we are at the mountain, and as is tradition here, we're gonna go ahead and do a game giveaway. So, if you're not already following, do consider following, because you need to be following in order to win the game. This is gonna be for a random Steam key. Anybody is welcome to join. We'll go ahead and give it away at the end of the mountain fight. Let's go ahead and open that up. Also gonna start a prediction. If you guys wanna spend any of your silly points to bet on how many people are gonna die in the mountain, we'll go ahead and open that up. Bam. All right, anybody's welcome to join that game giveaway. So as long as you're following, you will have the chance to win. I didn't see what stuff we got there, but torn rotator cuff. Ugh, gross. Okay, whatever. All right, do we get any more bleed poultices? We do not.
Or wealth no
That's
longer
okay.
has meaning.
Oh my god.
If indeed
So
it ever did.
we couldn't afford it, but if you wanted to, if you had the money, you could buy all 4 almanacs here and actually get the mountain buff, which is funny.
The inevitable end of your journey awaits you once again.
We should definitely take another luxury item, though. I don't really care about scouting, but I do care about this, and this will give us 20% stress resist, which is nice. Let's take a look at relationships. Oh, man, we're definitely not doing, like, well on the relationship train, that's for sure. Ooh, don't forget, yeah, I won't. I probably will. Budokan Gaming. Yeah, these two are pretty much borked. Like, there ain't no way we're getting that up unless we... We do have weed, but unless we have, like, a book, and even this one is not the right option. Like, I need the love book. Yeah, we have a whiskey barrel, but I guess we go for it. My concern is that it's gonna lower this one relationship that we just worked on. I guess if we bump it up one more, then at least if it goes down, it'll... Oh, it doesn't really make a difference, does it? If it goes down, it's gonna go to this regardless, so let's not waste it. All right, let's just go for it. Yep, that was the one that went down. So, fuck. I guess we can get them up with whiskey and weed. Slows them down, but it gets them out of the... At least they're now 33% instead, so, like, we take it, I guess. All right. Now let's look at bleed resist across the board. I don't know. Do we take Pulsing Heart over something? Oh, we've got some good resistances going on now. Probably over this. Yeah, probably over that. It's a nice trinket, but it's not like a necessity or anything like that.
The means of mastery. The climb is treacherous, the air thin, but you will endure it.
But you will endure it. Yeah, administrations will be a good mastery for us. It's not really going to help us that much, honestly, but whatever. Any relationships we can still bump up more. Or which one should I avoid using this with? But again, Duchess, sure. Yeah, alright. Let's go. Let's go to the mountain and see what happens. Very nice. We did get an Amherst proc there. Awesome. Those are some good freaking rolls. Good rolls. We love ourselves some good rolls.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
All right, let's go. Man, I'm so glad that like the internet and stuff is working. What a crazy fix that ended up being. All right, into the fight we go. Let's mess up some cultists. Easy day here. We got this. This is a hard counter for Act 4. We should be able to deal with this, but we'll see. Double cherub. Oh, fun here. Outsped all of us very heavily. We have a very slow team, which is going to be a problem for us, probably. Double sightless maze, one of the same hero. Okay.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
Oh, yeah.
A brilliant conclusion.
How'd you like getting stunned there, big guy? Yeah. How about them apples? Okay, that reduced stress somehow, but I'm not gonna complain about it.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Oh, I did not realize that that had a worship up. That was dumb.
Deliberate and methodical appliance of
All my work for nothing. Unfortunate. That was dumb of me.
haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Yeah, that's dead.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Alright, anyway, I want you to have all of that dot back, like, right now. So, we're just gonna go ahead and get that taken care of for you.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda missed that, but you didn't. Really unfortunate for you. That's a cause of death moment right there, if I've ever seen one. And maybe cause of death is a good option for us here. Instead of mag rain, just toss on cause of death and... Tracking shot will stop it from generating dodge in its one phase.
A breakthrough.
Oh yeah, I think cause of death is a valid option here. We'll just swap Vestal and Plague Doctor, and then she can do cause of death. She can do cause of death from rank 3, right? Yeah, we just do like that, you know? It's time to get our vessels hollowed, but we're gonna hollow his vessel before he hollows ours, right? So like, that's gonna be the benefit. This lowers their blight resistance, so we'll go for that. Or increases how much blight they receive or something like that. Less blight and bleed resist. That's good. I'm cool with that. I'm not cool getting opening Yawning Void. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. Of all the combinations of things that could happen, that was the most fun. I'm really glad that we had that. Excuse me. Just gonna meander my way up here.
The enemy weakens and wanes. Hold fast.
Wow.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
I guess it's not that crazy, but... Good miss.
Stupendous. What is it, then, that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
Yeah, we're gonna get... that shuffle really fucked us up, man. Wait, why did we get shuffled there? Actually, yeah, what shuffled us there? Was that... Oh, was that Yawning Void? That was Yawning Void. Okay, yeah, alright. I was like, what the fuck? Like, no, that actually... it all makes sense. I would need to do 11 damage here to stop the warship from happening. I could do 91 damage, though, which seems a little excessive, but it won't kill it. Just go for heal. That's an unupgraded Hall of or Cause of Death, by the way. Like, I could have done 91 damage there. Ain't that wild? No, it'd be too strong of execution. Anything that can do that amount of damage should never get execution. It would just be too potent, in my opinion. It's too easy to set up massive, like, just fuck your whole shit up kind of thing. It's a finale. Again, I think I wouldn't mind finale getting execution if it if it just got more base damage and didn't have the plus 100% damage on combo. But yeah, I just think it ends up being a balancing act where it's like if it can just one-shot pretty much any enemy and execute them, and it's very consistently easy to set up, it becomes too potent, and then we just end up with a whole different issue.
Crisis,
so like I think on one of his paths, like sure, give finale the deal, but it probably comes at the cost of its raw damage potential.
break through.
Yeah, overall, we've recovered from this exaltation pretty good. This has been one of the worst cultist fights I've had in quite a while, though. There we go.
Take heart and do not relent.
And lots of misses in a row there.
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
Alright, now it's your turn, my guy. Come on, really? A crit Hollow Vessel? Ugh. Yeah, I had to say something about it being his turn, huh? Jesus, how is he resisting this much, dude? Come on.
Extinguished at last. A slow dissection. An unavoidable end. The fiend's strength dwindles.
Gotta keep the stress down, man. Now, what a slog this fight's become. Good stress resist, though, bud.
The enemy weakens and wanes. An interminable conflict.
Word is traveling.
No, comment. Thank you very much for the raid.
Cities. We can use
How's
this.
it going, my friend? Welcome on in. Welcome, Raiders. Good to have you all here. How was your stream? Hopefully it went well. While we all streaming the day. What's up, my camera? It's a rhombus, and there's stars behind me. You know, we're in the void. All right, let's go ahead and figure out what we want here. I don't think blind is really a particular issue in this fight, so we're gonna deal with it. Slay the Spire and Balatro, both amazing games. I freaking love Balatro. I need to play more Balatro, but I always play a lot of it. All right. Welcome on in, Raiders. Good to have you here. We are on the final boss fight, so if you like Darkest Dungeon 2, you're in the right place, but there are spoilers here if you haven't seen the Act 4 boss. So welcome on in. Good to have you all here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Britishbrat. I am an indie game streamer of a focus in Darkest Dungeon 2. Okay, so we've got Cause of Death. We've swapped those two around. Rhombus is a word I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, I like to use those good words every now and again. All right, let's go crush this giant thing and hope that it dies horribly and in pain, because that's the way we like to do it here. Again, if you guys would like to enter into the game giveaway, which we'll be doing at the end of this fight, exclamation enter for a chance to get in. Anybody is welcome. You just have to be following in order to actually claim the prize. And let's get into it. Thank you, June. I appreciate it.
Ambition's reach forever exceeds its terrible grasp.
It's terrible grasp. Wow, I just love the way that this fight starts, just so immediately. All right, we slam the blight. We get through this phase as quickly as possible. Ah, cool, already a death's door. Love that. This boss seemed handy. It is very handy.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the riposte now. And go ahead, do this. Cause of Death is so good in this fight. Okay, we're immobilized in the back, which is like, hey, that's awesome for us. I'm fine with that situation. Alright. Illumination. Good miss. Oh, we have Jinx in the back as well, which is pretty damn cool. Excellent. The Blight landed. That's huge. Let's get the regen going. That's very useful. Blasphemous Cycle giving us a good crit token there. Love that. Could use Tracking Shot. Tracking Shot would actually be a good option here because it would stop him from being able to generate any tokens, but yeah, take what we can get. Excellent. Excellent. This is going much different than the last time we fought this boss, huh? We actually brought a team that knew what the hell it was doing. Critical 0. Moving like a spider with, yeah, no thanks. I'll pass. Very lucky with that blind. Let's go ahead and take that riposte, give it some burn while we're at it. Vankshore, yeah, Vankshore working on the stages is always I think a fun little thing. And that's a huge hit. We'll go for it. What's the stun? Nah, we're not gonna stun it. Works on the light. Yeah, it does work on anything that like dies. It works on. That's gotta be it. GG. That was much smoother. Whoo, boy. An eel. Yeah. Heck yeah. GG's in the chat. I'd love to see. Yeah.
The flame sears the skulking shadows from
there we go.
Corners of the earth.
That's 9 done. 9. Oh, we're doing a little dance party. Very well. Guys, it's time to get your lovely dance emotes out because we're gonna be dancing now.